from Kaduna, Maiduguri, Katsina, and the rest. And in Port Harcourt too, our center in Port Harcourt attract audience and students from Akwa Ibom, Calabar, Southeast and South. In Lagos too, our training attracts students from every part of Southwest. Some people prefer to come. And beyond that, we also do training for corporate organizations. Some of our big clients at the time include GSK, like GSK, Aso Rock, Abuja, was one of our clients at the time. Nigerian Navy headquarters, some of our clients at the time. Total Energy, and we've conducted training for so many other universities. Like we train lecturers on hands-on computer programming, computer coding, and the rest. So when my brother, Mr. Tunji Akampa, called me, I was more than excited to take it, because I see that as an opportunity for me to reach out to who doesn't really know me yet. What is UI and UX opportunity, and how critical it is to your modern day digital career or digital experience. No matter what you are doing, you just wouldn't be able to do without understanding the nitty-gritty of UI and UX. So that's it. If you are ready, I just take on. Okay. Yeah, so here's it. The topic is UI, UX, design, and texting. The prospect involved, the challenges. Like I said before, my name. Yeah, I've done that. I have shared it. I've put on. So can you see my screen right here? Hello? Can you see my screen? I'm talking about seeing my screen. Okay, let me just share the screen instead of you see my screen. I see my screen now. Okay, that's my screen. Hello? Hello? No, I'm talking about the screen. Can you see my screen? No, not the screen. Okay, that's what I want to see. Yeah, so here's the topic. Yeah. So it is UI, UX design, and texting. Okay, it's talking about the challenges and every other thing in between. So, like I said before, my name is Omoba Odusanya, and I created Magnum Motors Limited more than 20 years ago. And some of the services we render is the search engine optimization, and everything that has to do with digital solution. I mean, putting your business online, from being online and maximizing it. That's what I do. They also have growth hacking or growth marketing. When you want to grow your business, leveraging on digital, you are most likely the one that you can help you accelerate your growth information. There are good growth hacking or growth marketing solution. So that's what we do. So the topic, like I said, UI, UX design, and texting. We're looking at the prospect and the challenges. The first thing we want to look at, who are the key people in UI and UX? We're going to look at the people that are actually involved, those people that need to know and understand what UI, UX is all about. More importantly, people who need to integrate it. So people that need to understand what UI, UX is. Number one is a designer. A designer is the person who plans and illustrates how a website or app looks and feels. Okay, so sometimes they design the interface or wireframe of a digital flow. Designer ensure users can easily understand what to do. Okay, see, the designer is like an architect when it comes to building any digital asset like a website, so it's the designer that will design the interface because at the end of the day, people are going to be dealing, the audience, the users of the application, let's say the users of the website, they are going to be dealing with users, human beings. This human being needs to interact with whatever application they are using through a designer. These human beings or these users, they don't have an idea of how coding works. All they know is that they know what they want. When they land upon your or your website or your app, the interface and a UI UX expert is supposed to know how to make the interface useful to the users. So the key people who are supposed to master or understand what UI UX means. Number one is a designer. Okay? Because it's the designer that will initiate the process. So the next person who's supposed to know is a developer. Okay? The developer is the one who is going to write the code. The developer is like the next the designer. Okay, is the one who turns the design idea into a working product by writing code, writing programs that makes this load and the system function. You see, without the work of a developer can be likened to a coder or a programmer. Without the work of a developer, the work of the designer will be static, okay? It will just be still, it won't function. People will be able to see it, but they won't be able to interact with it. It is the work of the developer that will take it from design into a working program or a working application. It's the work of the developer to make the entire application interactive and useful to the users. Okay, that's why a developer also needs to understand what UI UX. So we'll talk about the next one. Product manager is the one who coordinates the entire product. Okay, it's the one that decides the features that should be built based on business goals. You see, a product manager is like administrator of the project. Okay, it's the one who designs the idea of the product. Okay, and decide which feature, which function should work or should not work. Which function should be integrated, which function should be removed. So once he had any function, I mean, when you put on the whole system, the product manager kind of like manage the administration of the maybe software or website or whatever. So the entrepreneur definitely is the founder. Okay, the founder is the one who has the idea in the first place. In some cases, the founder or the entrepreneur can also be the product manager. Because for some startup that doesn't have usually the entrepreneur might still be the product manager. Okay, but what's supposed to take from there is that the entrepreneur is the founder, is the one who owns the whole project, in the first place. The founder that uses digital products, so is the one that is trying to solve problems for people. Okay, the one that brought the idea of okay, I can do this, let us do this. So his role or responsibility to the product manager to manage the whole project. Then the next person is the digital marketer. You see, digital marketing is very important when it comes to building an online or digital asset. Because it's the one, digital marketer is the one that will market the idea to the people. Okay? Down the line, you're going to see how digital marketer plays a critical role in running a successful digital project. Okay, so digital marketer is like also the evangelist that promotes the product online. It's the one that usually gets the feedback from the users. Like if people are using the application, they didn't really like it, and they needed to give feedback back to the founder. It's the digital marketer that they report to. But it's the one that is marketing the idea. It's the one that brings the users in the first place. Like digital marketer is going to advertise the product online. So it's one that is bringing them. It's like the intermediary